Hi everyone, welcome back to the Strawberry Loli channel. I'm sorry if you can hear the heater, but it is the middle of April and still effing freezing in Tokyo, so forgive me if I just need a little bit of, warmth in my apartment. Jeez. Like, I wanted to wear this off-the-shoulder top and be cute for you guys. Like, I could wear my huge warm fuzzy pajamas and not have to turn on the heater, but then I wouldn't be able to be cute for you guys and match the whole look and whatnot. Speaking of, I feel like this necklace clashes really badly, so I'm gonna take that off. So I asked you lovely ladies, and maybe some guys too, which palette you would rather see me review. The new Cezanne Bitter Tone eyeshadow palette, not the series, but they added a new color variation, or one of the Canmake Petite Palette Eyes palettes, which is a mouthful. But yeah, and I guess I should have seen this one coming. This one won by a landslide, which, you're not alone. The girlies in Japan, they go crazy over anything that Canmake releases. You guys know I've had a long and complicated history with Canmake. At the moment, I'll be honest, there are many products from the Canmake brand that are in very good standing in my collection. Actually, for my everyday, just like running out to do some shopping and errands and stuff look, I've been using almost exclusively the Strawberry Plumpuku Coordinate Eyes palette here. This one, I'll be honest, I could just tell from one look in the store that this is not exactly my favorite type of formulation. It's more of that looser, like on the looser powdery side type of Japanese drugstore eyeshadow formulation. But if you guys voted for it, hey, your wish is my command. And knowing me, I'll probably circle back around to pick up the new Cezanne palette later anyway. Although maybe not, because I am scheduled to leave for my Dubai trip next week, so it just depends on how busy I am. But yeah, let's open this baby up. So this is the Canmake Petite Palette Eyes 8-pan eyeshadow palette in 02 Bonheur Marron. So I think the whole theme with this series is that it's supposed to be very Parisian French inspired. So it's flat from the outside, but it has kind of like this watery texture plastic on the inside. And then the shadows themselves are embossed with these cute little knit pattern designs. So I'm just swatching on my hand right now, and see, this is exactly what I mean. This shade on the end here, what is that? It's just like so, I don't know, chalky. It's supposed to be like a glitter topper type of shade, but it's just so chalky and doesn't adhere well to the skin. It's just flaking all over the place. It's just sitting on top of the skin. It's like no matter how much I try to work it in there, it doesn't want to stick. This is why I can't get on board with most of Canmake's eyeshadow offerings. So I chose this color variation because it's like neutral browns with the slightest hint of pink undertone. Honestly, all the colorways are pretty much the same except for the lilac one. Side note, I was trying to compare the number 2 and number 4. I wasn't able to swatch them because there's too many pans, but you guys take a look for yourself. They look pretty much the same to me. And forget the redundant color variations. I don't even think that 8 shades was necessary for each palette. These 2 shades down here look pretty much identical. I don't see the point of having this pearly white shade twice either, but hey, they needed another selling point, so this time they went with the 8 eyeshadows in one tiny little compact palette angle. Okay, so let's go ahead with the eyeshadow application now. I'm just priming as usual with the Kaleidos Tone Activator Primer. So I'm just following like one of the little diagrams that they have on the back. I'm just gonna do a simple gradient latte makeup look, if you will, with a hint of shimmer. So following the diagram, I'm going to use this darkest brown shade here as kind of an eyeliner. It's kind of like metallic and coppery though, which would not be my personal first choice for an eyeliner. I prefer my eyeliner to be more on the matte side, whether I'm using black or brown, but this is what the suggestion says. And then this one for a topper. See, it's not horrible. You see how it looks flaky and dry? I do not like that. Although I will say the glitters are finely milled, I guess, so at least it doesn't look too garish. Okay, inner corner highlight, we're going to go with this pearlescent shade. Hopefully this holds up better than the glitter. Yeah, this one checks out totally fine with me. It's the glitter topper shades from Canmake that I just cannot stand. I want to use a cream blush from the new Flower Nose Little Angels collection. Look at that. I hope this is not too brown. Oh, it's like pinky almost. Okay, not quite what I expected, but it works. This lipstick smells so good. Alright, here's the finished look. I feel like I could have gone with clear lips. Not clear lips, but like a clear lip gloss instead of color, because that way I feel like the entire look would be truly such a barely there glass skin highlighting type of look, especially with the translucency of this Flower Nose cream blush. But anyway, that's not what we came here to discuss, right? We came here to talk about this eyeshadow palette. Now, I will say, I do like the way that the look came out. It looks nice. It came out cute. The colors managed to show up barely, but they're there. You can tell even from a distance, right? However, just because it looks all good and harmonious in the end doesn't mean that that is necessarily attributed to the eyeshadow formula. I would say that 95% of it is attributed to just the fact that, you know, I have my natural brown, barely there Douyin eyeshadow look down pat. I can do it with pretty much any other eyeshadow palette or formula out there. Plus we know that, you know, the lashes is a huge part of the look, and the rest of the products on my face are really good ones as well, you know, whether they're either holy grails or just favorites that I've tested and I know that the formula is nice, it performs well, it gives me the effect that I want, yada yada. But as far as the eye look goes, again, I'm doing the same technique that I would do with any other eyeshadow palette, so it's fine, but I would never ever in a million years choose the Canmake formula as my first choice for my eyeshadow. Yeah, it's powdery, it's not pigmented enough for my taste. The shimmer topper shades are dry and flaky. They look okay, they look like super glossy and moist right now because of the ring light, but if you look closely in the mirror, it's just, I just don't like the quality of the glitter. It looks very rough. I need my glitter formulations to be very smooth, very refined, you know? Plus, knowing Canmake, it's probably gonna evaporate in 2 seconds. I'm always afraid that it's going to, you know, migrate halfway down my face if I were to step outside and spend actually a whole day in this makeup, which I'm not going to do because it's actually the middle of the night right now. I only put on makeup for the purpose of this video. But yeah, I mean, what can I say that has not already been said on my side regarding Canmake eyeshadows? It's more for beginners, I guess. It's for people that don't want to have to think too much about technique or put too much effort into blending. Since the effect is so soft and diffused, it's like it practically blends itself. For me, there's just not enough pigment there. There's not enough longevity. You see the eyeliner thing that I did with the darkest shade down here? It's already fading on my left eye. I went over it again on the right eye. That's the only reason why you can see it on this side, but here, let me just add some more to make it even. And look at that, it's like not wanting to build up for some reason. Because Canmake. Okay, well, go ahead, dislike the video if you're a Canmake stan. That's my 2 cents on it. I will leave the link down below to where you can get it if you're not in Japan, if you really want to. But my personal opinion, you can totally pass on this. I'll just say, okay, you know what? The 2 base colors here, like the more matte type formulations, these 2, they were okay. And even this pearly beige one in the top left corner here, fine. Everything else, all the other shades in the palette, I could have done without. So this could have been a trio as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I hope that was helpful or at least entertaining if you have been eyeing this item and debating whether or not you should pick it up. As always, thank you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!